have it plugged in. I'm going to stop recording while we talk about members pages. And this is assuming you're logging into the store part of our website. So let me go ahead and log in there, and let me see if I can do a split screen a little bit. Yeah. It's got a really pretty large monitor, so hopefully it'll capture all of this. All right, so I'm logged into the store part, and the first page you'll want to pull up is, it's called Template Member Pages, WMV. See what that's called? So you could just do a search for template. That's how I usually find it. Over here in the search box, I put template and then click search pages, and it's the only one in there, so it comes up with it. Oh, hold on a sec. Paul's Skyping me. Let me just reply to that. Number 2 is open the template page, and I've opened that. That's what it looks like. And what I have on here, do you know that if you want to open this, make this window bigger, there's a little handle right here when you're editing a file, a page? You can just click and drag right here and make it bigger. So you have more space.
See, I've been looking for that. Okay, good. Excellent.
Right here, you can hardly see it. In fact, you just have to find it when you hover over it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it just says double click and then download additional files below. And then I went ahead and just put on the page, click here to download the handout, the MP3, and click here to watch a video on how to download files, which I guess I should put on my list to make that right now so that there is a link to put there. I thought I'd rather have this text on the page that we delete rather than having to put extra text on the page. So if we don't need that, we can take it off, but at least it's on the template.
Okay.
And what I'll do is on the template, I will go ahead and link this up, so that part will be done. I can probably do that tonight, maybe. Gosh, that's where it gets difficult because it's just downloading MP3s and handouts. So I'm just going to pick 2 browsers and do it, and if they have some other browser, then, well, whatever. So anyways, okay. So this is the template, and basically we're just going to copy this page and change a couple of things. So going back to our instructions, number 3 is click on the HTML tab and copy all the HTML. All pages have 2 tabs here, the visual tab and the HTML tab. So there's all the code. And so basically you can just do a Control-A and select everything, and then a Control-C. So now all the code is copied. And then you probably can just keep it on HTML view if you want. Back to our instructions. Number 4, we're going to click on Pages and Add New. So do that. I'm going to actually have it open in a new tab. Okay. All right, so now we have a new blank page. And if you've been in code view on one page and you open a new one, it automatically has you in HTML view. So,
okay.
So then you just click inside the body. See what the next step says to do. Okay, so we've opened a new page. Click on the HTML tab in the new thing, and then we're going to paste the HTML that we've copied. All right, so I'm going to do Control-V and paste it. So we've done that, and then number 6, we're going to click on the Visual tab right here. All right, so now we have a new page, and we have to add a page title. So this is where I'm going to go to that other document that has all the S3 stuff in it. Over. Okay, so let's say we were going to do this one. this is where all with video. All right, so back to our title. All right. This is the thing I added to this document you gave me, and thank you so much for doing all that work. So we can track what we've done for each of the topics. I put this after all of them. And creating the video page is what you're going to be doing.
Okay.
And I'll be making the new page. You'll be making the video page. And you'll be protecting the video page. My page won't be protected. Yours will be. And then we'll be testing it all. And once it's all tested, then so what I was thinking to do would be once, actually I may have done one of them down here to indicate that I'd done something with it. No, I can't remember. But we'll come up with our, whether we highlight it and make it red or whatever you want to do to track which ones you've done. And then you can, maybe we'll, when you save your document, save it, you know, with like titles and files, links, David, and I'll save mine as Sherry. So if we give them back and forth to each other, we'll be able to track what each other has done.
Okay.
So I'll be highlighting or making a different color when I do a new page, and you'll be tracking it here, and then we should be able to coordinate things. I guess that's my current idea. Okay. So let's see what our next instructions say to do. All right, so we've added the page title. Okay, now this is like the important one. Number 8, change the link in the video player. And so first we've got to go get the link out of this document, which will be here. All right, so I'm going to copy that. See now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's not
Wait a
right.
minute. Is this the second one I sent you? You know, I told you I made a mistake with the first one. Did you take the second one?
You know what? I may have had both of them. Number 8. So going back to the page, I'm going to grab the link, copy it. All right. Now here's the thing. To change the link on this video player, you click on it, so it's selected. And then it's this button right here that looks like a little movie thing, little film strip. You click on that. It brings up all of this. Cancel. Okay, and we change it right here. You can delete that and put in the new one. And then there's some advanced things here. We don't need to worry about it because it should be fine in the template. And then click Update. Now if we did it again, we should see the Aging Gracefully if it's going to do a preview. Yeah, okay, so it's going to play Aging Gracefully. Yeah, okay, good. All right, and then let's see, let me look at what the next instruction was. All right, so add links for additional downloads or delete this text. And that's where we'll go here. And so if there is a handout or an audio file, this is where we'll get the link and do that. So if you want to just keep the, this will be your choice. If you want to just go through and just do all the videos first and then go back and do all these links, you can. Or if you want to just keep Cloudberry open at the same time and grab the links for these and do it, you can do it that way as well. Either way.
Okay.
So I'll go in, though, and get this one set up in the template so we aren't having to relink up that one. Or even if you just do a few and we have to add it, I guess that'll be okay as well. All right, so then that's adding the links. All right, and then select Layout, Play Webinar. The way that I can make our pages look differently as far as sidebars, and even when I've made those small little preview pages or even our pages that have like our time converter, it's because I've made some custom layouts, and I've created, and one of them is called Play Webinar. All right, so that's the one you'll choose. Okay, so we've done select layout, play webinar, and then the last thing before we publish it is to protect the page with wish list member at the bottom of the page. This is one thing that's really neat about wish list member, I do like, is at the bottom of all of our WordPress pages, there's a wish list member area. And by default, nothing is protected, but we can choose yes, I want this to be protected, and you can choose who has access to it and just click Building Strength Webinars. And now if somebody who's not logged in will not be able to access the page, they get a locked page sign.
Okay.
All right, and then the last step was publish. And right here we just publish. And then it'll give it the title. So the thing that will be good, you know, when we go back to linking some stuff up, I think later will be that they all start with the word video, so they'll be easy to find if we do a search. Maybe they'll all come up that way, I don't know. Then we can view the page just to be sure it looks right. It looks like it does. It buffers a little bit. You know, you double click on it and it shows full screen. Oh, it's still buffering, that's why we're not seeing anything.
Okay. So we just have to do this.
See if it plays, and then maybe there's just something wrong, weird with that file, and then we'll have to re-upload it and just fiddle with the ones that don't seem to work. So, okay, so I've saved that. Under posts, I'll just quickly show you what the part that the pages I'll be doing. Okay, here's the template for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a page that will have hopefully the banner, if not a small picture. And if we have a sample of it, I'll put click here to watch sample, and we'll link to that. And then I need to come up with some different pictures here, or not, I'm not sure yet what I'll do with that. But then it'll say, you know, this will be linked up members. Click on the button to the left to watch online and download handout and audio files. I'll probably make this text linked as well. And when they try to click on these, it'll take them to the pages you're making. And if they're not logged in as a member, they'll get the, you have to log in first, this is blocked content. And then we'll put here a link to, I'll put a link to it in one shopping cart.
Okay. So how do people get to this page?
Well, currently there is no way to get to this page because it is, it's one of our new ones. In fact, I've put it in a category called new. No, I need to do that. Called new. So that I can find them all, so I can sort by all the new ones. And then eventually, these pages, David, are going to replace all the other pages in the store. These will be the store pages.
So are you saying we won't have an overview page?
No, we will. In fact, on the, let me go back to, to the, this document. The very last thing is okay, I'm doing this page, the new one, which is like this one. You're doing the video page, you're protecting it, and then we'll pretty much test your page, you know, we'll test the pages, be sure they work, and then once your page works and my page works, then we will link it to the overview. And I think what we need to do is make a new overview page that's hidden, that's maybe just in draft format, or that we call it a slightly different name and we don't have it publicly available. I mean, it's there if somebody knew the address of it, and that's the one we start linking all these files to. And then that will also give you a chance to do any reworking on that overview page. And then once it's all ready to go, we'll delete the current overview page and we'll put the new overview page in place, which then links to all these new documents that would now be visible. And then we will go make all of those old pages. You can either delete them or you can make them be what's called draft, which means you still have them, but they're just not published.
Okay.
So there will be, so I'm thinking we'll get all the new stuff in place, and all the old stuff will be there, and then it'll probably take maybe an hour or two, and it'll be literally going through and click, 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 and taking the, we'll put all the new ones up first, and then take all the old ones down and maybe do it on a day or something when we think there won't be much traffic over there in the store.
Okay.
In the store member area.
All right.
And that's also on the day when we do the mass conversion back on these pages where everybody will see them. Currently, the only category it's going to be in is new. But on the day that I transfer them all over, what I'll be doing is looking at this other thing that you did, and I'll be putting them in whatever category you have. I'll take it out of new and I'll put it in this one.
Okay.
So I'll be able to do all that, and the two parts you can do would be to get all the video pages made, and I'll make a duplicate of the overview page, and if you could work on it, maybe after you get all the videos done, and just be sure we have all the titles on there that we want and they're all in the right area. And then once all my pages are made, then all of my pages will link to the overview.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. You've certainly given a lot of thought to this thing.
Yes, I have.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Woohoo! Oh, good, good, good.
What's that?
Oh, Paul got something working that he was trying to work on that I sent him a tutorial on. Good, good, good. All right, so I will send
Hey,
you.
hey, listen. Are you getting an echo back when you talk?
No?
Okay.
Are you?
No, it's just that as you're speaking, it's probably should be feeding back into the microphone here, and I'm wondering why you're not hearing yourself.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good.
Well, I'm on the phone. If I was using microphone and speaker, I wonder if it would be different.
Mm-hmm.
But the phone has a microphone and a speaker too, so I don't know what the difference would be.
Yeah.
So I will get,
go ahead.
I'll get the two things I will do tonight. I probably should just go ahead and make that downloading video, get that all linked up so it's on the template, and I will send you the video of what we just did.
Okay.
And
all
if
right.
you and if you think the well, you know what? This is good that you'll be the one actually dealing with these CloudFront. I mean the S3 links. So you'll notice if one of them looks wrong. But it's pretty obvious, thankfully, because the name of the webinar is right there in the middle of the link, so it's kind of hard to, you know,
Right.
do a wrong one if you're noticing.
Right.
So.
Right. Right.
All righty. Good.
Okay. Well, thanks. I'll look over that again. Another thing we'll probably have to look at this weekend is update on who's paying and who isn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a huge thing, and we need to figure out a process so it's not always like we're just having, it feels like we're always reinventing the wheel here of trying to figure it out, and there ought to be some straightforward,
System.
easy to monitor process.
Yeah. Well, maybe when we look at it together, we can figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And the other two kind of areas I would like for us to have a plan with, the affiliates. And if we want to get scheduled again, maybe an affiliate training kind of thing, because to me, then that puts a deadline on us for getting these member pages in place.
Right.
Because I think that has to happen first. And realistically, I think we might need to give I don't know, do we think giving ourselves a week is too much time? To get
It's certainly not too much time.
Hmm?
I don't think it's too much time. So you're saying next week, Monday?
No, I'm saying well, I guess the first question is how long do we think it's going to take us to make all these new pages? Because I have 100 new pages to make. You have 100 new pages to make. Then we have to be sure that that overview page is as complete as is and up to date, and that's going to be on you to do that,
Mm-hmm.
and that we've linked it all, and we can figure out who's the logical person to do that once we're to that point. So, I mean, that's a lot of work. We both have 100 pages to make and get the overview all correct and linked up, and then then I need to go through every single one of my new pages and edit the categories so that they'll show up correctly. So I think if we gave ourselves a week to get all of that done, I think that's probably a legitimate goal. I don't think we can do it any sooner than that,
Okay.
unless that's the only thing we did day and night for 2 or 3 days.
All right.
And if there was some reason that felt pressing, then I guess that's what we would do. So, and then once it's all done, then I think about a week after that would be a logical time to have an affiliate webinar.
Okay. So I want to shoot till for next Friday, for this next Friday as a tentative date to have this all taken care of?
Yes, let's do that, and then that kind of gives us kind of like the following weekend as a backup flex kind of thing. And I think I've pretty much decided I'm not going to go to Reading.
Really?
I really want to, but I'm kind of on a new path of remaining focused and not overcommitted. So I probably need to be like a horse with the blinders on and not like some wild bucking bronco and out in the free field. Yet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. There you go.
Well, and the other reason too, Greg's going to be here. Greg's coming home for a couple weeks.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it'll be great. And he is coming home that following Monday. So if I went to Reading, that would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and driving home on Monday. And then Greg's coming home on Monday, and it's like, oh, that's just the end of next week. I just feel like, no, I need to stay home, stay focused, establish a new groove of what I'm walking in, and just get things so they feel really settled in my house, to have everybody here for 2 weeks, which is going to be wow.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
A house full. So I think I will enjoy the time with them here if I'm not stressed out more.
Right.
So, so if we have that done by next week, then that's the 21st. So then if we were going to do an affiliate webinar on a Monday night, assuming that we have everything done and we feel really comfortable with it all, I mean, the 31st, May 31st might be a possibility. What do you think? Do we have anything else scheduled then?
No, not on May 31st. We have Jackie's scheduled on June 1st, though. And that's another paid webinar.
Paid webinar?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Maybe we better shoot. Okay, do we have any other open days the week of the 24th?
25th is taken, 27th is taken.
You know, we could maybe try Friday night the 28th.
Okay, yeah, we can try it. We can try that.
I mean, it's still not very much time for people to promote at all. We might have to do, gosh, well, I wonder if we need to do a separate thing then sooner about Jackie's for our affiliates. Here would be my dream thing, that we would have the whole member area completely how it needs to be, and it would be kind of a combination of unveiling the new awesome member benefits and the affiliate opportunity, and we blast that to our whole list.
Mm-hmm.
In a, maybe getting, Paul in on helping us maybe how to, draft some of that wording, or he may have some creative ideas there. Send some video emails about it. Do whatever we have to get as many people on that webinar as possible. And that we'd be able to show them the new changes with membership, about the affiliate program, and that there would be several days for them then to sign up as an affiliate and market Jackie's webinar. And that I would have tools already created in there for them to do that. That would be really cool. Maybe even a video email from Jackie. And just all kinds of really neat stuff, and a really great landing page about it. It's got testimonials, and that would be the ideal.
Right.
Unveil everything and promote Jackie's thing as a great thing to promote, and we have all of our ducks in a row with it, and lots of really cool tools that people can use to do that.
That would be excellent. So we think 28th then?
So I think the 28th is the soonest we could possibly do that, but that only gives a few days then before for webinar. But maybe that's enough.
Well, it's a weekend too, so that may get. It's still just before a weekend, which is when probably people should have time to do that a little bit.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, and then I can start talking to Jackie now. I should be talking to her next week about my hormones anyhow, and so I can share with her some of these ideas and see what affiliate tools she can make. If she's willing to do a video, great. If she only wants to do some audio recordings for us, we'll work with it.
Right.
It's possible we could do it that Wednesday night, the 26th. I wonder what if we would have better turnout. I would think maybe a Friday night we might have better turnout. But whenever we do it, we'll be recording it. So.
Right.
And do we want to do it? Do we want to do it in VM Direct? With you know what?
Well,
I might want to do it with the other system just so we can do screen captures.
With GoToMeeting, as they say, or?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking we should do screen captures.
Like show how to log in. But you know what? I don't think it should be a training on how to access the affiliate tools. We can mention in the webinar that there will be a page a follow-up page that will have.
I think they should be able to see you doing it.
Okay, live during it.
Yeah.
Rather than just talking to them about go watch the video of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they should see you doing it. Oh, yeah. You did say they can watch a video of you doing it still, right? But I'm thinking that the DimDim would be a good choice here.
We will have to practice it. So I will have to, because I have had 0 satisfactory experiences with DimDim.
No.
And this is an important one. And our viewers have had frustrating experiences with DimDim. And our recording ability has been bad with DimDim.
No, don't forget I'm not. You're right. hasn't been the best, but I had low speed internet at that time, and that could have been a factor.
But
Because again, with, huh?
I'm saying I'm willing to try it and test it.
Because with Coolish, it is perfect. He has high speed. It works perfectly well for him. I mean, there are none of the issues. Everything works so quickly. So I know it's the fact. It's part of it is the hardware that I'm using, and also, yeah, I think you also need to show me how I can create free up space on my hard drive. But the cool thing about the DimDim is the fact that we can have the 4 people talking and, of course, the videos. We can also draw and doodle, which we can do with VM Direct.
Or we can draw and doodle with VM Direct.
No, we can't. I didn't see it. It was only the underlining and highlighting. I didn't see any doodling with VM Direct. Did you see it?
Not that that's like the prime thing we need to do, but
yeah, but okay. But if you log in again and you see how to doodle, I need it because I like to doodle on my webinar on Sunday.
okay.
But hey, well, listen, I'm getting really hungry right now, and is that something we need to talk about? Can I take a break?
Yeah, I think we're at a good stopping point. Feels like we got a bunch done.
Okay.
So let's see, what time is it? 10:45. I mean, is there anything we need to talk about tonight?
I can't think of anything right now.
Okay. So let's see. When do you want to talk tomorrow? What's your schedule like?
Pretty free tomorrow. I'll probably go play racquetball around 12 noon.
Yeah, mine's pretty free as well. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to talk to Linda at 3 o'clock her time, 1 o'clock my time. Write that down. So, and you're going to go play racquetball at noon till like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to go to Matt and Brandy's and go to church in the night?
No, I'll probably not go to Madame Brandy's. But I don't know what Linda's up to.
Yeah. Well, so you want to maybe talk then after you're done with racquetball, or would you be going like straight over to her house if you were going to do that?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't come home directly after racquetball. We could talk before racquetball. Or is it going to be too early for you?
No.
Okay. Well, how about 9 a.m. your time, 11 a.m.? Is that too early?
No, that's only an hour? Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is early.
Less than by the time you have to leave.
Oh, okay.
So you probably need to leave your house by, or be ready to leave by, be able to hang up by 11:30 just to have time to.
Yeah, so you want to start 10:30 then?
Sure.
Okay.
That's 8:30 my time.
Sure.
And let's see, maybe what should we talk about? The
Money.
money. Okay, and in what way? Like track down members and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm only asking in case I need to do some pre-thinking about anything.
Okay.
So did you make any progress with all that other stuff I sent you?
Well, I sent you what I could put together, and I was waiting for feedback on that. But I sent you an email saying this is didn't give me much. I compared everything, and I only got about 5 names from the authorized.net list that had been declined, and I think it's more than that. But I did give you a preliminary report on that.
Right.
I didn't have much on PayPal. I didn't get anything back from you on that. So.
Right. I'll pull back up your emails on that and open up the documents myself, and
Okay.
it's just like that's like a hard think for me.
Well, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it together.
Okay. It's not hard work, but it's not a hard think.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Okay.
Well.
talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Thanks. I'll call me if you need anything or you have any questions.
Okay. You too to me.
All right. Thanks.